the floor where they drop like bombs. Faceless voices running all the cons. Digital whispers in the binary night. No light, no face, pure sound, no sight. Stories unfold in the dark unscrolled. Echoes of silence, secrets untold. Waves crash loud in this audio cave. No mic, no fame, just the sound we crave. Tune and turn up, let the silence break. Raw, unfiltered, hear the earthquake. No mic needed, just a vibe that's real. Faceless words you can touch and feel. In shadows, voices untamed. No need for spotlight, no claim to fame. Just a beat of life in a stream of thought. Every word a punchline, no need to be taught. Just listen close, no visuals needed. Raw conversation, unprocessed, unseated. Feel the pulse in every sentence said. No distractions, just thoughts in your head. Whispers of the streets, rumbling through. Faceless yet vivid, a world in view. No mic, just souls, connecting in flow. Pure and raw, let the rhythm go.
Tony Hilton Royal Skyrme 1922–1987 was a British physicist known for his work in nuclear physics and high-energy physics. He proposed a model for the effective interaction between nucleons using a zero-range potential, an idea still influential in nuclear structure and neutron star equations of state. However, he is most famous for formulating the Skyrmion, the first topological soliton to model a particle. Thanks for reading No Mic podcast scribed by Facelesslingjutsu. Subscribe for free to receive new posts and support my work. Born in Lewisham, London, Tony Hilton Royal Skyrme demonstrated exceptional aptitude in mathematics from a young age. His academic journey began with significant achievements at Eton College, where his mathematical prowess earned him notable prizes. Continuing his education at Trinity College, Cambridge, he further distinguished himself by graduating with a first-class degree in mathematics, laying a strong foundation for his future contributions to physics. A pivotal period in his early life was his involvement in the Manhattan Project during World War II, a testament to his burgeoning scientific abilities and his contribution to a critical global effort. These formative experiences and academic successes shaped the brilliant and innovative physicist the world would come to know. Tony Skyrme's involvement in the Manhattan Project during World War II stands as a significant chapter in his early career, demonstrating his exceptional mathematical abilities applied to a critical scientific undertaking. Drafted for war work after graduating from Cambridge, he joined the team led by Rudolf P. Ailes, focusing on the theoretical aspects of atomic energy, particularly concerning atomic weapons. In 1944, Skyrme followed P. Ailes and other British scientists to the United States to contribute directly to the Manhattan Project. His work centered on the complex problems associated with the diffusion plant for isotope separation, a crucial process for obtaining the fissile materials needed for atomic bombs. Furthermore, he utilized IBM punch card tabulators to perform intricate calculations related to the implosions necessary to detonate a plutonium bomb. This wartime experience not only showcased Skyrme's mathematical prowess in tackling highly sensitive and complex scientific challenges but also earned him a fellowship at Oxford University following the war. His contributions to the Manhattan Project, though perhaps less widely known than his later work on skyrmions, were nonetheless a testament to his early brilliance and his ability to apply advanced theoretical concepts to real-world engineering problems of immense significance. Upon their return to Britain, both Tony and Dorothy Skyrme secured positions at the Atomic Energy Research Establishment at Harwell, where they worked from 1950 to 1962. Notably, from 1954 onwards, Tony Skyrme headed the Theoretical Nuclear Physics Group at Harwell, a team that included the esteemed physicist John Bell. During this productive period, he made two significant contributions to nuclear physics. Firstly, he developed a method to effectively address short-range forces within the complexities of the three-body problem. Secondly, he formulated a powerful approximation for nuclear forces, which later gained widespread recognition and application as the Skyrme model. In 1962, Skyrme put forth a groundbreaking mathematical framework for understanding fundamental particles. His theory proposed that particles governed by the Pauli exclusion principle, such as neutrons and protons, emerge as manifestations of fundamental fields, exemplified by meson fields. These theoretical constructs would later, in 1982, be christened skyrmions. For this innovative work, Skyrme was honored with the Hughes Medal of the Royal Society in 1985, although he was never elected as a Fellow of the Society. Prior to this period of intense research, in 1958-59, Tony and Dorothy embarked on an adventurous one-year overland journey around the world by car and Land Rover as tourists. Their travels sparked a particular fondness for the vibrant tropical gardens of Malaysia, inspiring them to consider settling there. Consequently, in 1962, they departed Harwell, and Skyrme accepted a position at the University of Malaya in Kuala Lumpur. However, he found that the heavy teaching load at the university provided limited stimulation for his research endeavors. By 1964, he returned to Britain and took up a professorship in mathematical physics at the University of Birmingham, where he remained an integral part of the academic community for the remainder of his distinguished career. Throughout the 1960s and 1970s at Birmingham, Skyrme continued to explore the implications of his earlier models. He published papers that expanded on the Skyrme model, applying it to nuclear structure and refining its mathematical underpinnings. His work on the alpha particle and shell models of nuclei contributed to understanding complex nuclear states, complementing his effective potential framework. Additionally, he engaged with the Sine-Gordon model, a soliton-based framework related to his Skyrmian concept, which found applications in both particle physics and condensed matter systems. These efforts, while less publicized than his 1962 breakthrough, demonstrated his versatility in applying mathematical physics to diverse problems. By the 1980s, the significance of Skyrme's 1962 work on skyrmions began to gain wider recognition. Researchers started applying skyrmions to model baryons more extensively, and the term skyrmion was coined in 1982 to describe these topological solitons. This resurgence of interest highlighted the prescient nature of Skyrme's ideas, as skyrmions found relevance in quantum chromodynamics and other areas of high-energy physics. The exploration of the interplay between Tony Skyrme's model of fundamental particles and Albert Einstein's theory of gravity led to the development of the Einstein-Skyrme model, beginning in the late 1980s. Physicists sought to understand what happens when these particle-like skyrmions are considered within the framework of general relativity, the theory that describes gravity as the curvature of space-time caused by mass and energy. The Einstein-Skyrme model essentially takes the mathematical description of skyrmions, which are topological solitons arising from meson fields, and couples it to Einstein's field equations that govern gravity. This coupling allows for the investigation of self-gravitating skyrmions, meaning skyrmions whose own energy density contributes to the curvature of spacetime, and in turn, this curved spacetime influences the properties and behavior of the skyrmions themselves. One of the key motivations for studying this model is to explore potential connections to compact astrophysical objects such as neutron stars. Neutron stars are incredibly dense remnants of massive stars, and understanding their internal structure and the equations of state of the matter within them is a major challenge in astrophysics. The Einstein-Skyrme model offers a theoretical framework where baryons like neutrons and protons, which Skyrme's model aimed to describe, arise as fundamental field configurations that are also subject to strong gravitational forces. By studying the stable solutions of the Einstein-Skyrme equations, physicists hope to gain insights into the behavior of matter at extreme densities and the properties of these enigmatic cosmic objects. Research in this area continues to delve into the stability and various characteristics that these self-gravitating Skyrmian solutions might exhibit. Tony Skyrme passed away in 1987 while still holding his professorship in mathematical physics at the University of Birmingham. His death marked the end of a distinguished career dedicated to theoretical physics, characterized by significant contributions to nuclear physics and particle physics. Although his life was cut short, his groundbreaking work, particularly the formulation of the Skyrmian model, left a lasting impact on the field, continuing to influence research and understanding in high-energy physics long after his passing. His legacy resides in the theoretical frameworks he developed and the inspiration he provided to subsequent generations of physicists. The Bogomolny Prasad Sommerfeld BPS Skyrme model is a simplified version of Tony Skyrme's original model for nucleons, developed to possess special mathematical properties like saturating a topological energy bound, which makes it more amenable to analytical study. While the original Skyrme model dates back to 1962, the BPS Skyrme model gained significant attention and was extensively explored by a collaboration involving Christoph Adam, Carlos Naya, Javier Sanchez-Guillen, and Andrei Vereshchinsky, particularly in the 2010s onwards. Their work has delved into the model's solutions, thermodynamic properties, and potential applications, notably in the context of neutron stars, building upon Skyrme's foundational ideas of topological solitons in field theory. Key papers by Tony Hilton Royal Skyrme. The Effective Nuclear Potential 1959. Publication, Nuclear Physics, 9-4, 615-634. Citation, Bibcode 1958 NUC PH.9.615s, doi 10.10160029-558258 90345-6. Significance, introduces the Skyrme model, a two-parameter model for effective interactions between nucleons using a zero-range potential. This work is foundational for nuclear structure studies and equations of state for neutron stars, widely used in modern nuclear physics. A Unified Field Theory of Mesons and Baryons 1962. Publication, Nuclear Physics, 31, 556-569. Citation, Bibcode 1962 NUC PH.31.556s, doi 10.10160029-558262 90775-7. Significance, proposes the mathematical framework for Skyrmions, topological solitons modeling baryons e.g. protons and neutrons as excitations of meson fields. This paper laid the groundwork for the concept later named Skyrmions in 1982, earning Skyrme the Hughes Medal in 1985. Additional papers from selected papers, with commentary, of Tony Hilton Royal Skyrme 1994. The volume edited by Gerald E. Brown World Scientific Series in 20th Century Physics, Volume 3, ISBN 978-981-02-1646-7 contains 13 of Skyrme's papers, focusing on the alpha particle model, shell model, and the Skyrme model. While specific titles for all 13 papers are not listed in the search results, the collection includes papers on the alpha particle model, These provided insights into the structure of complex excited states in nuclei. Papers on the shell model contributed to understanding nuclear structure. Papers on the Skyrme model, further developments of the effective interaction model and Skyrmian concept. Papers related to the Sine-Gordon model, mentioned in search results as part of Skyrme's contributions to soliton theory, though specific titles are not provided. Tony Skyrme received one major award for his groundbreaking work, Hughes Medal of the Royal Society 1985, awarded in recognition of an original discovery in the physical sciences, particularly electricity and magnetism or their applications. 1 Skyrme received this prestigious medal for his formulation of the Skyrmian as a topological soliton to model a particle. It's worth noting that despite this significant recognition from the Royal Society, he was never elected as a Fellow of the Society, which is considered a more common accolade for distinguished scientists in the UK. Reference and citation, Skyrme, T. 1959. The Effective Nuclear Potential. Nuclear Physics, 9-4, 615-634. Bibcode 1958 NUC PH.9.615s. doi 10.10160029-558258-90,345-6. Bender, M. Heenan, Ph. 2003. Self-consistent mean field models for nuclear structure. Reviews of Modern Physics. 75 1, 121-180. Bibcode 2003 RVMP.75.121b doi 10.1103 RevMod Physical.75.121. Hensel, P. Potkin, A. Y. Yakovlev, D.G. 2007. Neutron Stars. Springer. ISBN 978-0-387-33543-8. Skyrme, T. 1962. A Unified Field Theory of Mesons and Baryons. Nuclear Physics. 31, 556-569. Bibcode 1962 NUC PH.31.556s. doi 10.10160029-558262-90,775-7. Skyrme and Gerald E. Brown 1994. Selected Papers, with Commentary, of Tony Hilton Royal Skyrme. World Scientific. Pages 6. ISBN 9789812795922. Retrieved February 1, 2016. Brown G.E. ed. 1994. Selected Papers, with Commentary, of Tony Hilton Royal Skyrme. World Scientific Series in 20th Century Physics, Volume 3. ISBN 978-981-4502-43-6. R. H. Dalitz, An Outline of the Life and Work of Tony Skyrme, International Journal of Modern Physics, A. 3 1988, 2719-44. The Times, July 3, 1987. PLA-ENG and Wales 1987. Rudolph P. Ailes, Skyrme, Tony Hilton Royal 1922-1987, Rev. Oxford Dictionary of National Biography, Oxford University Press, 2004, online ed. October 2007. 50 Visions of Mathematics ed. by Dara O'Brien, Chapter 10, page 38 by Alan Champneys, Tony Hilton Royal Skyrme, OUP Oxford, 2014, ISBN 9780191005336.
When Mics on the floor where they drop like bombs. Faceless voices running all the cons. Digital whispers in a binary night. No light, no face, pure sound, no sight. Stories unfold in the dark unscrolled. Echoes of silence, secrets untold. Waves crash loud in this audio cave. No light, no fame, just the sound we crave. Tune in, turn up, let the silence break. Raw, unfiltered, hear the earthquake. No mic needed, just the vibe that's real. Faceless words you can touch and feel. Hidden in shadows, voices untamed. No need for spotlight, no claim to fame. Just the beat of life in a stream of thought. Every word a punchline, no need to be taught. Just listen close, no visuals needed. Raw conversation, unprocessed, unseated. Feel the pulse in every sentence said. No distractions, just thoughts in your head. Whispers of the streets, rumbling through. Faceless yet vivid, the world in view. No mic, just souls, connecting in flow. Pure and raw, let the rhythm go. Pure and raw. Pure and raw. Turn up, let the silence break. Raw, unfiltered, hear the earthquake. No mic needed, just the vibe that's real. Faceless words you can touch and feel. Tune in, turn up, let the silence break. Raw, unfiltered, hear the earthquake. No mic needed, just the vibe that's real. Faceless words you can touch and feel. Pure and raw.
Play.